The Great Depression, an era of economic turmoil. The Great Depression, a severe worldwide economic downturn, began in 1929 and lasted until the late 1930s. It was the longest and most devastating economic depression in the 20th century, deeply affecting both industrialized and non-industrialized countries. The immediate trigger for the Great Depression was the stock market crash on October 29, 1929, known as Black Tuesday. Overspeculation and inflated stock prices resulted in a catastrophic sell-off, wiping out billions of dollars in wealth. This crash led to a crisis of confidence in the banking system. Many banks had invested heavily in the stock market or loaned money to investors. As the market plummeted, these banks faced insolvency, causing widespread bank failures and resulting in the loss of savings for millions. The collapse of the stock market and the banking sector led to a sharp reduction in consumer spending and business investment. Uncertainty and fear gripped the population, deepening the economic decline. International trade also suffered as countries imposed protectionist policies, such as the Smoot-Hawley tariff in the United States, which raised import duties. These measures reduced global trade and worsened the economic situation worldwide. In the United States, severe drought conditions in the early 1930s, particularly in the Midwest, resulted in the Dust Bowl. This environmental disaster devastated agriculture, further exacerbating the economic crisis. The Great Depression had profound and far-reaching effects on various aspects of society and the economy. Unemployment rates soared, reaching as high as 25% in the United States. Millions of people lost their jobs, homes, and savings, leading to widespread poverty and hardship. The economic turmoil caused significant social dislocation. Families were uprooted, and many were forced to live in shantytowns known as Hoovervilles, named after President Herbert Hoover, who was blamed for the crisis. The Depression affected countries worldwide, leading to political and social upheaval. In Europe, economic distress contributed to the rise of extremist political movements, including Nazism in Germany. Industrial output fell sharply, leading to factory closures and further job losses. The decline in production and consumption created a vicious cycle of economic contraction. Governments and institutions responded to the Great Depression with various policies and measures aimed at economic recovery and relief. In the United States, President Franklin D. Roosevelt implemented the New Deal, a series of programs and policies designed to provide relief, recovery, and reform. Key initiatives included establishing the Social Security system, creating public works projects, and enacting financial reforms to stabilize the banking sector. Central banks, particularly the Federal Reserve in the United States, took steps to stabilize the economy by lowering interest rates and increasing the money supply. These measures aimed to encourage borrowing and investment. Efforts were also made to restore global trade and cooperation. The London Economic Conference of 1933 attempted to address international monetary and trade issues. Though it achieved limited success, the Great Depression led to significant developments in economic theory as well. British economist John Maynard Keynes proposed ideas that emphasized the role of government intervention in managing economic cycles, laying the foundation for modern macroeconomic policy. The Great Depression left a lasting impact on economic policy, social welfare, and international relations. The crisis highlighted the necessity of government intervention in the economy, leading to the widespread acceptance of Keynesian economics, which advocates for active fiscal and monetary policies. Social safety nets, such as unemployment insurance and Social Security, became more common, reflecting a societal commitment to protecting the vulnerable. To prevent future economic collapses, new financial regulations were introduced. In the United States, the Glass-Steagall Act was enacted to separate commercial and investment banking, thereby reducing financial risk. The Depression also underscored the interconnectedness of global economies and the importance of international cooperation. This realization led to the establishment of institutions like the International Monetary Fund, IMF, and the World Bank, aimed at promoting global economic stability and development. The Great Depression was a defining moment in the 20th century, profoundly impacting economies, societies, and governments worldwide. Its causes and consequences continue to be studied and debated, providing valuable lessons for managing economic crises. The policies and reforms enacted in response to the Depression have shaped modern economic practices and social policies, underscoring the importance of proactive and coordinated efforts to address economic challenges.
Thank you for watching Telltime Tales. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the bell icon to stay updated with our latest stories. Until next time, keep exploring the past.